Your life is a masterpiece in the making. Every single day, you are the artist. You are the sculptor. You are the architect of your own magnificent reality. But what are the tools you use? What is the blueprint you follow? The answer is simpler and more profound than you might imagine. It is your beliefs. Your beliefs are the foundational thoughts that shape every decision you make, every action you take, and every feeling you experience. They are the silent directors behind the curtain of your life, guiding the story from one scene to the next. Think of them as the operating system for your mind, running constantly in the background. Beliefs are not just fleeting thoughts. They are thoughts you have thought over and over again. They have become ingrained, accepted truths in your personal universe. They dictate what you perceive as possible or impossible. They color your world with shades of hope or hues of fear. If you believe the world is a friendly and abundant place, you will find evidence of that everywhere. You will see opportunities, you will notice kindness, and you will expect good things to happen. This isn't magic, it's focus. Your beliefs direct your attention, and where your attention goes, your energy flows, creating the very circumstances you expect to see. Imagine two people looking at the exact same rainy day. One person who believes rain ruins everything sees a gloomy, miserable, and inconvenient mess. They feel their mood sink, cancel their plans, and declare the day a loss. Another person who believes rain is cleansing and cozy sees a chance to read a book, listen to the calming sound on the roof, and feel a sense of renewal. The rain is the same. The reality is the same. But the experience of that reality is completely different, all because of the underlying belief. Your beliefs are the lenses through which you view your world, and changing the lens changes everything you see. So, the first step on this grand adventure of transformation is to simply acknowledge the immense power of your beliefs. They are not trivial. They are not set in stone. They are the very substance from which your future is woven. You are not a passive observer of your life. You are its co-creator, in partnership with a universe that adores you. Your thoughts become things, and your beliefs are the supercharged thoughts that form the blueprint. Understanding this is like being handed the keys to the entire kingdom. You have the power to review the plans and decide if they are truly worthy of the magnificent life you are here to live. Now that we know beliefs are the blueprint, we must talk about the scribbles in the margins. We must talk about the faulty measurements and the incorrect assumptions. These are your limiting beliefs. They are the invisible walls you build around your own potential. They are the I can't, I'm not good enough, and it's not possible for me thoughts that you have accepted as absolute truth. These beliefs often disguise themselves as logic or realism, but they are anything but. They are cages built not of steel, but of repeated thoughts. Thoughts that you can and will learn to change. Where do these sneaky beliefs come from? They are often unintentional inheritances from our past. Perhaps they came from a well-meaning parent who wanted to protect you from disappointment. Maybe they were planted by a teacher who didn't see your unique spark, or by a childhood experience that left a scar. Society, too, bombards us with limiting ideas about what is appropriate, based on our age, gender, or background. These ideas seep into our subconscious minds when we are young and impressionable, and we carry them with us into adulthood, rarely stopping to question if they are actually true for us today. A limiting belief is any thought that closes a door to possibility. It's the belief that you must work incredibly hard and struggle to make money. It's the idea that you are too old to start a new career or too shy to find true love. It's the whisper that says all the good opportunities are already taken. Think of a magnificent eagle that was raised in a chicken coop. It might believe it is a chicken. It might peck at the ground and stay within the fence, never knowing it has wings designed to soar among the clouds. Your limiting beliefs are the chicken coop fence, convincing you to stay small when you were born to fly. The most dangerous part of these beliefs is that they are self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe you are not worthy of a loving relationship, you might subconsciously sabotage a good one or fail to notice when someone wonderful shows interest. If you believe you're bad with money, you will likely create financial messes to prove yourself right. The universe doesn't judge your beliefs as good or bad. It simply acts upon them. It hears your conviction that you are unworthy, and helps you create a reality that matches. Recognizing these walls is the first step to realizing they are an illusion. So, how do you find these invisible walls? How do you tune your ear to the subtle whispers of limitation? You must become a detective of your own mind. The best place to look for clues is in the areas of your life where you feel stuck, frustrated, or unhappy. Where are your dreams not yet realized? Is it in your finances, your relationships, your career, your health? These areas of friction are not punishments. They are signposts. They are bright flashing arrows pointing directly to the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Your emotions are your guidance system. Start by listening carefully to the language you use every day, both in your head and out loud. Pay attention to your I am statements. Do you say, I am so clumsy? Or I am terrible at public speaking? Notice the absolute words you use, like always and never. Do you find yourself thinking, I always mess things up, or I will never be able to afford that? These phrases are not simple observations. They are declarations. They are powerful affirmations that reinforce the very limitations you wish to overcome. They are the echoes of old beliefs bouncing down the hallways of your mind. Another powerful way to uncover these beliefs is to play the why. Game with yourself like a curious child. Take an area where you feel stuck. For example, I want to start my own business, but I can't. Now ask why. Because I don't have enough money. Why? Because I'm not good at saving. Why? Because I'm not disciplined. Why? Keep digging. Eventually, you will hit the bedrock, a core limiting belief. You might discover a belief like, I am not responsible enough to handle success, or people like me don't get to be their own boss. That is the belief you need to work on. Don't judge yourself when you uncover these beliefs. Celebrate. Finding a limiting belief is like finding a splinter that has been causing you pain for years. The moment you see it, you can begin the process of gently removing it. Be a compassionate observer of your own thoughts. Write them down in a journal without criticism. Just notice them. There's that old thought again, the one that says, I'm not creative. This simple act of noticing, of shining a light on the thought, begins to strip it of its power. You are separating yourself from the belief, realizing it is something you have, not something you are. Once you have identified a limiting belief, the next step is to put it on trial. You have been its loyal servant for years, but now it is time for you to become the wise and discerning judge. You must question its authority and challenge its validity. The power of a belief comes from its unquestioned acceptance. The moment you begin to question it, it starts to crumble. It's like a big, scary monster that is terrifying in the dark. But when you shine a light on it, you see it's just a pile of old laundry. This questioning is the first crack of light breaking through the wall. Take your limiting belief. Let's use I'm not smart enough to succeed in a new field, and ask it some tough questions. Is this belief 100% absolutely true, without a shadow of a doubt? Can you find any evidence from your entire life that contradicts it? Was there ever a time you learned something new and did it well? Even something small, like learning a new recipe or a new route to work? The goal is not to find overwhelming proof, but just one tiny exception. That one exception proves the belief is not an absolute law. It's just an opinion, and opinions can be changed. Now consider the source of this belief. Who gave it to you? Was it a critical teacher from 3rd grade? Was it a family member who was afraid for you? Realize that their opinion was based on their own perceptions, their own fears, and their own limiting beliefs. It was never a true reflection of your infinite potential. By understanding the origin, you can see the belief for what it is, a hand-me-down idea. You wouldn't wear someone else's ill-fitting clothes your whole life. So, why would you hold on to their ill-fitting beliefs about you? It's time to thank them for their perspective, and then lovingly let it go. Finally, ask yourself, what has this belief cost me? What opportunities have I missed? What joys have I denied myself because I held this belief to be true? And what will my life look like in 5 or 10 years if I continue to live by this rule? Feel the weight of that. This isn't to make you feel bad, but to motivate you. It helps you see that holding on to this belief is far more painful than the uncertainty of letting it go. This process of questioning creates space. It loosens the belief's grip on your psyche and prepares the ground for something new and wonderful to be planted. Questioning your belief was like finding the weak spot in the wall. Now it's time to pick up the sledgehammer and begin the joyful work of demolition. This is not a violent act, but a liberating one. It's the process of actively proving the old belief wrong. Through conscious thought and deliberate action, you're going to bulldoze the old structure to make way for the palace you deserve. This is where your power as a creator truly comes into play. You're no longer a victim of your past programming. You're the programmer, ready to write a new and better code for your life. The first swing of the sledgehammer is to find counter evidence. You must actively search for proof that your old belief is a lie. If your belief is, I am not a creative person, then your mission is to find creativity everywhere in your life. Did you arrange the pillows on your couch in a pleasing way? That's creativity. Did you figure out a clever solution to a problem at work? That's creativity. Did you tell a funny story that made someone laugh? That's creativity. Start a list. Write down every single piece of evidence, no matter how small, that proves you are, in fact, creative. This list becomes your new truth. Next, you must challenge the belief with small, manageable actions. Action is the language the universe understands best. If you believe you are too shy to meet new people, your action is not to go give a speech to 1,000 people. That's way too big of a leap. Your action is to make eye contact and smile at the cashier in the grocery store. The next day, you say hello to your neighbor. The day after that, you ask someone a simple question. Each tiny action is a swing of the sledgehammer. It sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind and to the universe. The old rule no longer applies. I am changing. Another powerful technique is visualization. Your mind really doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So, close your eyes and see yourself acting in defiance of your old belief. If you believe you are unworthy of love, spend 5 minutes each day imagining yourself in a happy, healthy, loving relationship. Feel the joy, the connection, the laughter. Feel the feeling of being cherished and adored. By creating this experience in your mind, you're literally rewiring your brain. You're building new neural pathways that align with a new reality, making it easier and more natural to attract that experience into your life. Demolishing the old wall is exhilarating, but it leaves an empty space. If you are not intentional, old habits and weeds of thought can creep back in. This is why the next step is so crucial and so exciting. You are now the architect, with a clean slate, ready to draft a new, empowering belief. This isn't about finding a belief. It's about choosing one. You get to decide what you want to be true for you now. This is a conscious, deliberate act of creation. You are defining the terms of your new reality, a reality filled with joy, abundance, and unlimited potential. How do you choose a new belief? Well, it should be the powerful and positive opposite of your old limiting belief. If the old belief was, I am not good enough, the new belief could be, I am worthy and deserving of all good things. If the old belief was, making money is hard, the new belief could be, money flows to me easily and joyfully. Make it a statement that feels expansive and exciting. It should be written in the present tense, as if it is already true. Words like I am, I have, and I can are incredibly powerful. They are commands to your subconscious mind. Let's take our example of starting a business. The old belief was, I don't have enough money to start. A new empowering belief could be, creative ideas and abundant resources flow to me to support my business ventures. Or, I am a magnet for the perfect opportunities and connections to bring my business to life. Notice how these new beliefs don't deny the current reality, but they open the door to a different one. They shift your focus from lack to possibility, from problems to solutions. They make you feel energized and hopeful, which is the perfect state of being for attracting miracles. Write your new belief down. Say it out loud. See how it feels. Does it make you feel lighter, more powerful, more hopeful? It might feel a little strange or untrue at first, like trying on a new pair of shoes. That's perfectly normal. Your mind has been walking in the old, worn-out shoes for a long time. The goal is simply to choose the new direction you want to go. You are planting a seed. The old belief was a weed. You you pulled. This new belief is a beautiful flower you are intentionally planting in the fertile soil of your mind. Planting the seed of a new belief is a beautiful start, but for it to grow strong, it needs to be watered, nurtured, and given sunlight. You must reinforce your new truth until it becomes more familiar and natural than the old one. This is the process of laying a new foundation, brick by empowering brick, until it is solid, stable, and unshakable. It requires consistency and a playful commitment to your own growth. You are becoming the most loyal supporter and cheerleader for your new way of being, convincing your subconscious mind that this new truth is the real truth. The most effective way to do this is through daily affirmations. An affirmation is simply your new belief stated as a positive, present tense declaration. Write your new belief on sticky notes and place them where you will see them every day. On your bathroom mirror, on your computer screen, on your car's dashboard. Every time you see it, say it out loud with feeling and conviction. Say, I am worthy and deserving of all good things. Feel the truth of it in your body. Don't just recite the words, embody the energy behind them. This repetition begins to carve new grooves in your mind. You must also become a detective for evidence that supports your new belief. Just as you previously looked for counter evidence to the old belief, now you will actively hunt for proof that your new belief is taking root in your reality. If your new belief is, I am surrounded by loving and supportive people, take note of every single instance of kindness you receive. The stranger who holds the door open, the friend who sends an encouraging text, the colleague who offers help. Keep a journal of this evidence. This trains your brain to focus on what's going right, creating a powerful momentum of positivity. Furthermore, act as if your new belief is already completely true. This is the fake it till you make it principle, but it's more profound than that. It's act as if, and you will become. If your new belief is, I am confident and charismatic, how would a confident person walk? How would they speak? How would they make decisions? Start embodying those qualities in small ways. Stand up a little straighter. Speak a little more clearly. Make one bold decision today. By aligning your actions with your desired belief, you are sending an undeniable signal to the universe that you are ready for this new reality, and the universe will rush to support you. The journey from a limiting belief to an empowering one is a transformation from the inside out. You have cleared the old ground, drawn a new blueprint, and laid a new foundation. Now you get to watch the magnificent structure of your new reality rise up around you. This is the part of the adventure where you see tangible, real-world changes. The shifts that began as tiny thoughts in the privacy of your own mind start to manifest as new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences. It's a magical process, but it's a natural one. You are simply reaping what you have so intentionally sown. You will start to notice surprising synchronicities. The very thing you need, an idea, a person, a resource, will seemingly appear out of nowhere right when you need it. This is not a coincidence. This is the universe rearranging itself to match your new vibration. When you believed I'm not good enough, you vibrated at a frequency of lack, and the universe matched it. Now that you believe I am worthy and deserving, you vibrate at a frequency of abundance, and the universe must, by its very nature, bring you experiences that align with that. You will feel as if you were in a state of flow, where things just seem to work out for you. Your behavior will change without you even having to force it. Where you once hesitated, you will now take action. Where you once saw problems, you will now see creative challenges. You will find yourself saying yes to opportunities that would have terrified the old you. This isn't because you have more willpower now. It's because your fundamental identity has shifted. It feels natural to be brave when you believe you are capable. It feels natural to be open to love when you believe you are worthy of it. Your actions become a reflection of your new inner state, and these new actions create new and better results. This process builds on itself, creating a beautiful upward spiral. As you see positive changes in your outer world, it provides even more powerful reinforcement for your new belief. This strengthens your conviction, which in turn raises your vibration, which then attracts even more wonderful experiences. You move from a cycle of limitation to a cycle of expansion. You begin to trust yourself and the universe more deeply. You realize that you truly are the creator of your reality, and that there are no limits other than the ones you place upon yourself. You are no longer just looking at the blueprint. You are living inside the beautiful building. The journey of dismantling limiting beliefs is not a one-time fix, but a lifelong practice of conscious creation. It is the art of tending to the garden of your mind, lovingly pulling the weeds and intentionally planting seeds of joy, abundance, and love. Every day presents a new opportunity to choose your thoughts, to align with your desires, and to step more fully into the magnificent person you were always meant to be. Remember that you are not broken, and you do not need fixing. You are a powerful creator who's simply waking up to your own immense power. Look at how far you have come. You have learned that your beliefs shape your world. You have discovered how to find the invisible walls that have held you back. You have practiced questioning them, dismantling them, and choosing new, empowering truths to take their place. You now possess the tools to be the architect of your own destiny. This is the ultimate freedom. It is the knowledge that no matter what your circumstances look like today, you have the power within you to change them tomorrow. Your past does not define your future, unless you allow it to. I want you to feel the truth of this in every cell of your being. You live in a magical universe that is conspiring in your favor. It wants you to succeed. It wants you to be happy. It is constantly listening to your thoughts and beliefs and reflecting that reality back to you. When you choose beliefs of limitation and lack, it lovingly gives you that. But when you dare to choose beliefs of infinite possibility, of worthiness, of joy, the entire universe will rush to bring you evidence of your new wisdom. It will shower you with miracles, synchronicities, and opportunities that will make your heart sing. So go forward from this day with courage and a playful spirit. Be curious about your thoughts. Be bold in choosing your beliefs. Be patient and compassionate with yourself as you practice this new way of being. A life beyond your wildest dreams is not just possible, it is your birthright. The doors to health, wealth, happiness, and love are wide open. All that is required of you is to believe that you are worthy of walking through them. The universe is waiting. An adventure of infinite possibilities awaits. Your masterpiece is calling for you.